When I say I am just like bewildered, okay? Because when I say we have got to be, I really feel like we just need to have a prayer session real quick because I'm really starting to think we is in hell, bro. And if we in hell, baby, we need to pray to get Jehovah Jireh down here because baby it's off the chain. Anyways, I'm gonna get a scripture. The scripture comes from First Chronicles 22 and 13. Thou prosper if thou takest heed to fulfill the statutes and judgments which thy God charged Moses with concerning Israel. Be strong and of good courage, dread not, nor be dismayed. Okay. I feel like that is the perfect scripture. Baby, I feel like that is the perfect scripture, baby, because when I say my ex just send me a picture of him laying in the bed with his boss's daughter, bro. Talking about that's the person he left before. Is she obedient? Is she really obedient or are you being obedient, bro? Let's be real. But anyways, bless your heart. Is that by choice or is it by force, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. That's how I see it. I'm going to be real how I see it. But regardless, I like to mind my business. And what I know is the next time I do decide to go out, it better not be no problems because I know when it come down to it, I ain't never had no problem going to not one club in Houston by myself until I met this man. I ain't had no problem checking in no hotel without anybody trying to tap on my door until I met this man. I know I ain't had none of these problems. And like I said, I'm going to start keeping a camera on my person. That's what I'm really finna start doing because I'm going to catch somebody in the act trying to come at me dry like I'm supposed to do this and I'm supposed to do that and I'm supposed to this and the only thing I'm supposed to do is live my life and mind my business as I am doing. And that's it. And that's it. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm single. Really, as far, like, to be honest, been single for 2 months, but probably been single longer than that, yo. Really been single longer than that, yo. Like, in reality, been best friends with somebody and claiming him as my husband. But, you know what I'm saying? I know God gonna see it as what he see it as. But when it come down to it, dry. 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 Dry, 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 dry. But what did God say? Thou prosper if thou takest heed to fulfill the statutes and judgment with the Lord charged Moses with concerning Israel. Be strong and of good courage, dread not, nor be dismayed. God said everything is gonna work out. And you know, in the end, one thing I realized because I looked at some of the comments. I haven't been able, like, my phone keep going dead. My phone keep going dead. My phone keep going dead. So I haven't been able to really go through the comments. Like, but I went through the comments. Some of y'all like, girls, why is you talking to him? Why is you this? Why? Like, to be honest, he takes me. He takes me. And out of nowhere, he had texted me the day before I went out. And he was telling me that he wanted to move on and he was moving on with his life and etc. I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I assumed that since I was staying in that trailer by myself for 2 months, bro. Like, he never apologized. He never put forth any effort. So I was like, okay, fine, then he done moved on. And he finally said he done moved on. I was like, okay, that means I can move on. Since you moved on, I done did my healing while you were out messing around with whoever. Okay, apparently his boss's daughter. And now he is, you know what I'm saying, acting as if you know what I'm saying, I go out minding my business. I am minding my business. I am minding my business. I am minding my business. And the little thoughts that he been sleeping with throughout our whole relationship decides that they want to jump me. He decide he want to pull up. All this etc. happened. I just know that better not ever happen again, bro. Because you said you moved on now. You didn't send me proof that you got you a little girlfriend and y'all got y'all room, a hotel apartment, whatever it is y'all got going on. Don't you ever run up on me again. You mind your business. I don't care who call you and tell you I'm out. I don't care how fine I am. I don't care how dressed I am. Like, mind your business. Mind all your business. Mind all your business. And I'm going to mind mine. And And I know some of y'all be related to my best. Like, I feel like this is for me, but this is for some of y'all too. God said everything should be good and gravy now, because it shouldn't be no problems. It shouldn't be no problems now. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.